Marty Saybrook? What the hell is she doing here?
Now, Barry, you said you wanted to know what happened between you and Taya before he fell out the window, right?
What's she doing here? Is she gonna scare it out of me?
I'm not here as a visitor, Blair. I'm here as a doctor.
She's gonna hypnotize you.
The hell she is?
Now, do you want to find out what happened with you and Taya, or don't you?
I am allowed, okay? It is a mother's right to be mushy, all right? I miss you. Look, I promise that we will see each other soon, okay? I promise you. All right.
So? He didn't find the briefcase. Didn't even get near it. Taya saw right through me. Afraid we're no closer to finding out where your child is than we were before.
Well, maybe that's for the best. I'm not really that kid's father anyway.
Attack of the Killer term paper?
I wish. Attack of the free Wi-Fi. I can't resist. I'm not getting anything done.
Shut off your connection.
I tried that.
And?
Landview's hot messes.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Between the story of my Aunt Dorian and her plans to marry her new lesbian lover, my mom's accident, and my dad kicking his wife out the day after he marries her, my whole family covers the front page.
You can't tear yourself away.
They update the stories every nanosecond.
Do Hope and I need to take you someplace without Wi-Fi or cell phone service? Because we'll do it.
Yes.
Okay, well, just give me half an hour to come up with, something.
See? That's why I love you. You put up with my family. They're a freak show riding on a roller coaster in the House of Horrors.
Okay, well, if you're on it, I'll take that ride 1,000,000 times. Although I think we should probably buy Hope a helmet.
Ayla, hey, what's going on?
These look familiar.
Oh, right. I knew I was forgetting something. Thanks.
I figured better that than have you wake me up in the middle of the night to let you in.
Listen, my hands are a little eggy right now. Can you slide them in my pocket? Just right there under the apron. Front pocket.
Honey, we got your messages. What's going on?
Charlie, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but your son's been lying to us. Apparently, Jared is responsible for Jessica being stalked.
No, that can't be.
I'm so sorry, Charlie. It's true. He admitted to it that he's behind the threats, the stalking, even his own attack at BE.
Well, I don't believe that. What? Not my son. I need to talk to him. Where is he?
That's what we'd like to know.
Jared, and I came in and I tripped over her body and...
You know her?
That's Pamela Stewart. She was married to my grandfather.
Wasn't she involved in Jared's claim that he was Ace's son a while back?
Is she dead?
Yeah, it's McBain. I need a CSU team at the Buchanan Lodge. I got a dead body.
What? No, so you're saying my son is a murderer?
No, sir, but we are looking for him.
What do you mean you're looking for him? He's not with Natalie at Landfair?
No, he took off before we got there, before we could ask him about...
About what?
What? Brody and I found a suitcase in my bedroom that was packed with a whole bunch of Tess and Bess's things.
What has that got to do with it, honey?
Well, I've used that suitcase a whole bunch of times since I've been integrated, so we know that it wasn't packed by either Tess or Bess, and I sure as hell didn't pack it.
The things we found in that suitcase had to have been put there recently.
So Brody thinks that maybe someone's trying to frame me or Tess for everything that's happened.
But darling, that's ridiculous. You're the victim in this.
Jessica, yes, but what about one of her alters? Everybody knows they're both capable of serious crimes. Why not push the blame on the one of them?
Okay, so what you're saying is you think Jared did this, that he packed the suitcase? Oh, come on, you're crazy.
When we showed everything to Natalie, she told us that Jared had just admitted to everything that happened.
He even admitted to having Wayne Landers beat him up.
Why? Why would he do this?
Like I said, he took off before we could ask him.
Is Natalie with him?
No. Well, at least she wasn't. We don't know where she is now.
You okay for a second?
Yeah, go search the house. I'll be fine.
Just...
I know. How else I put? I won't touch anything.
Okay, back as soon as I can.
Let that husband stealer get into my head, okay?
Sorry, I can't help.
Wait, Blair, hold on. Hey, don't let a little thing like John McBain stand in the way of you and your memory. He's not worth it, no offense.
Oh, none taken.
See, she's a professional, she's good.
Yeah, says who?
Blair, I know how you feel about me, but I also know exactly where you are right now. There's a huge wall between you and a part of your memory. And you keep trying to get around it, but you can't. But you want to because it's important and it's right there, but you can't do it by yourself.
Yes, you're driving yourself crazy over this stuff. Even in your sleep, she's gonna help.
There's no guarantee that hypnosis will unlock your memory. But if you're willing, you may discover what you've forgotten.
Yeah, you said that Taya was lying to me about something.
Wait a minute. Am I doing this for me or for you?
I have some business that I need to clear up, but I will be there for Parents' Weekend. What's that? I'm not sure that your father will be able to make it.
What do you mean you're not the kid's father? Well, I sired the child. The kid's got my DNA, but does that really make me a father? Don't let Delgado psych you out, Ross. No. Not some anonymous sperm donor.
I know, but a father should be there for his kid. I couldn't even leave Tahiti legally. And I couldn't visit my kid in boarding school, and that was before Taya pulled the old switcheroo with the schools.
Yeah, but that's not on you. That's Delgado being a vindictive.
Yeah, but Taya's. I'm sitting in jail here.
All right, we're working on that.
Maybe I should just give up. I'm serious. Let Taya be mother and father to our child.
I will never let you do that.
Why not?
Because I'm that kid's uncle. I'm talking about my family too, bro.
What, are you hoping that I'll remember something bad enough so you won't go back to her, or are you looking for an excuse to forgive her?
I'm never going to forgive her, no matter what she says.
You sure about that?
Yes,
I'm gonna let you two talk.
No, wait a minute. Blair,
What?
you know you are never going to get past this until you have all the answers.
You two need to sort this out. If you want to talk.
Marty, wait. I know this was probably difficult for you to ask Marty to even do this, so let's do it. Let's find out what Taya said and why I went out the window.
God, what are we doing here? Jackie is babysitting Hope tonight, and the rest of my family is out being a Lambview hot mess. We should not be wasting time writing our term papers. I should be spending alone time with you. Like, alone.
Okay. We'll stop by the drugstore to get action and then head back to your place.
Oh, no. Mabule is swarming with paparazzi. They're trying to catch my Aunt Dorian and her campaign manager, so we'll just go to your place.
Marco's doing a night shoot there for his class project.
All night long? Are you kidding me?
I wish I was.
God doesn't want me to have sex more than once a year.
Or maybe he wants you to ace that paper and for me to rock this project.
You're really getting into environmental studies, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great class. My teacher's all about action, not just reading about conservation, but affecting public policy. You know, doing something.
Like what?
Well, this weekend, I'm volunteering at the park, showing kids ways to protect local animals and wildlife.
This is just too cute.
Well, it's real, you know. I want to make sure we're creating a better environment for Hope to grow up in.
Sign me up.
Remember the last time I was here, we ended up locked in that freezer? Boy, did I hate you.
Yeah, that was ugly.
We've come a long way, baby.
Sure have.
I better go.
What? I mean, do you have to? I could use the help with this flan.
Aren't you the flan wizard? Carlotta says you've got some secret ingredient.
Oh, I'm the wizard.
You sure it's safe with me?
No. But hey, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right?
I know. You have to get back to your studies. I love you. Okay, bye.
God, where have you been? I've called I don't know how many times. I've left messages.
I know. Work has been so crazy, and oh God, this place is a disaster. You know, I haven't let housekeeping in because there's confidential stuff here, and you know how I like to keep things organized, but I haven't been able to.
There. Whatever it is, it's gonna be all right.
You promise?
No. You want to talk about this?
Why not? Apparently I'm a bigamist. And I tried to kill Blair. And who knows, if you look in my fridge, you might find Elvis there. I don't know.
I'm sorry I didn't go to the wedding.
No, you're not. But thanks for saying that.
Okay, so, are the rumors true? Huh? Do you have another husband besides Todd?
It's not what you think. Ouch.
It's not about what I think. I just want to make sure that you're all right, girl.
I thought I was divorced. My mistake. And even though I hate Blair, I would never try.
Oh, of course you wouldn't.
That's what everyone thinks.
And since when do you care what anybody else thinks? Hmm? Come on, tell me what's going on. Are you in love with two men?
Only one.
I'm going to have to ask you to pretend that we are two strangers here for the same purpose, to recover your lost memory. Can you do that?
I can try.
All right, I'm going to put you into a state of relaxed concentration.
Well, I don't relax when I concentrate.
Well, there's a first time for everything. Your subconscious will be doing all the work, but you will be awake and you'll remember everything that happened. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to follow my finger while I count. 1, 2, 3. I want you to recall everything that happened that led up to the fall from the window. Picture your room. Imagine yourself in there. Where are you, Blair?
In my room.
Good. you to concentrate on Taya's arrival. Do you see Taya?
Yeah. That bitch is here. She just woke me up out of a dream.
No sign of the killer, no sign of anyone.
Look, this couldn't have been Jared, okay? He doesn't have a murdering bone in his body. It couldn't...
Jared's phone is going straight to voicemail.
We'll find him.
Yeah, and then what? You're gonna lock him up again?
Charlie, he did confess.
Yeah. This makes no sense.
I can't get through to Natalie either.
She was so upset. She started to doubt Jared a little bit, even though she refused to believe that he was capable of killing anyone.
Honey, it is hard to believe.
I know I can't, even though Delphina said that.
Delphina? You went to a psychic?
Not exactly, but anyway, she told Brody and me that she kept on seeing Nash's death, and Jared was there too.
And what, you think that means Jared's guilty of murder?
No, not at all. I mean, even Delphina didn't know what it meant, and, you know, she was wrong about the other thing as well.
What other thing?
She said someone else was gonna die.
John, what are you doing here? Natalie, what in blazes has been going on around here? Oh, God, that's Pamela, isn't it?
Yeah.
What are you doing here, Clay?
Besides the fact that this is my lodge, I got a call that there was a break-in.
Well, that explains the rifle.
John, what in the hell is going on? Did Pamela break in?
We don't know yet.
Who did you think was at the door?
Jared.
All right, one of you had better start at the beginning.
Is this because you cook the same way you paint?
You mean I'm a slob?
No, just passionate.
Well, you know, the first artist I ever met was probably my mom. What she did in the kitchen, And when she served up, you could definitely taste the passion in everything she made.
That's it. That's the secret ingredient.
Caught me.
What is it?
Dulce de leche.
I promise no one will hear it from me. I can barely pronounce it.
Well, it's sweetened condensed milk. You normally just put it in, but I like to heat it up. And it makes this little caramel color. You want to try it?
I love you, and I want you to be happy.
This thing with Todd, it was like a knife at my chest. I truly believed he changed. That if he knew...
You? You what? Come on, Nana. You know you can talk to me.
Taya? Taya, open up, please.
Taya? Come on, Ross. Who knows what's going on in Taya Delgado's head? All I know is you have a legal right to see your kid.
Dude, I don't even have a legal right to be in this country.
Again, we're working on that. Of course, those kidnapping charges are going to be a problem.
Well, Blair promised me she was going to drop those charges. Well, the problem is I screwed that up when I double-crossed her.
Wait a second. You're in Tahiti for all those years, stuck there. Out of the clear blue, Blair Kramer tosses you a lifeline and you screwed it up.
How? The deal is that I stop her ex, who's a fungus, by the way, from remarrying, and she dropped the charges.
You know, I know Todd Manning. I've even represented him. Calling him a fungus is being generous. But I'm sorry, I'm still not following. couldn't let Blair humiliate herself.
You got it bad.
What do you mean?
You botched your deal. You escaped police custody and went running to her hospital bedside. You're really falling for her.
Yeah. I guess I am.
Taya lit into me for telling Todd that she had another husband, and I gave it right back to her for keeping that husband a secret. I realized that Todd had then, tossed her out, and I taunted her.
Why don't you tell your best friend Blair here why you didn't tell Todd that you were married to the surfer chick?
She gave it right back to me and told me that I was jealous, and
It never occurred to me that his jealous ex-wife would stoop so low.
she was right. I was jealous.
Keep going. Stay in the room. What happens next?
I slapped her. She slapped me. She wouldn't let go of the fact that I ratted her out, and she didn't believe that I was doing it to protect my children from a lying, cheating stepmother.
With a woman like you that is driven and a man-eater, obsessed, and how does she know what it's like to love a child?
Then Taya said,
How do I know what it's like to love a child? I have one.
that's Taya's secret, her child.
Whoa. Where did that come from?
I don't know. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm not sorry. I've actually been wanting to do that for some time. I was going to tell you about it, but the way you reacted to the advice I gave Fish, telling him to go for it with Kyle, I mean, you were not down with that, so I let it go. But, say something. You're angry. You hate me.
No.
But you just want to be friends, right? I mean, you've always been honest with me about that.
I haven't been honest with you at all. The truth is, I wasn't exactly shocked by that kiss. I've seen it coming. I wanted it.
Oh. Well, good.
No. Not good. Because whatever this is, it can't happen again.
Yeah, okay. That was John.
Yeah? So you found Jared?
Afraid not. He's at the Buchanan Lodge. Natalie's with him.
What are they doing there?
Apparently, the alarm was triggered. Someone went in without the code.
What, Jared?
I don't know, but they found someone. A woman named Pamela Stewart. She was murdered.
Whoa. Oh my God.
Wait a minute.
Dina was right.
Pamela, wasn't that the name of the woman that kind of stood up for Jared when he was first saying that he was a Buchanan?
Pamela double-crossed Jared. Ruined his plan to pass himself off as Ace's son.
She had ties to the Buchanans, B.E., and Jared.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Please, okay, this does not make Jared a killer, okay? Do not condemn him without knowing all the facts.
This way, fellas. Come on in. Body's right over here. Vic's name is Pamela Stewart. I believe this is the murder weapon. She was bludgeoned to death. Just like Wayne Landers right before Jared found him.
Blair is... she's funny. She's smart as a whip, and she's not afraid to go after what she wants. And she's a great kisser. She was mad as hell when I planted one on her, though.
Well, let's get you out of here so you can pick up where you left off.
Left off? It was just one kiss.
You and Taya are over, right?
Oh, Taya, we were over before we began. She's stuck on Todd. Unfortunately, Blair is, too. I don't know if I'd have any more luck with her than I did with Taya.
That's what I couldn't remember. That Taya had a child with Ross.
Now stay focused, Blair. You're still under hypnosis and you're still looking for what caused your fall. After Taya said she had a child.
That was the jackpot. That's what she wanted to tell me. We were down in that basement locked up and we thought that we were dying, and I made her admit it.
How do I know what it's like to have a child? Because I have one.
But it was... What I didn't understand is why she didn't want to tell Todd.
I want to know why this is such a big secret. Why are you so terrified to tell Todd that you were married to Ross and that you had a kid? Huh? What is it? What is it about it? Were you afraid that he wasn't going to marry you because you were having a kid by another man? Is that it?
Oh, you don't understand.
Oh, I understand so much, Taya. Todd left the island and Ross knocked you up.
Oh, my God. Then it hit me.
I'm not sure if I should leave.
It's all right. I'm okay.
Well, call me when he leaves, or else I'll worry, okay?
How's Blair?
Why do you care?
If you're here to accuse me of trying to kill your ex again.
I'm here to give you this. Go ahead and you give it to your real husband, Ross Rayburn.
I don't want to give it to him.
Well, okay, well, I don't want it. Because it's meaningless, right? Kind of like the vows that we said to each other on our non-wedding. I just figured since we're not married, we don't need wedding bands. Why don't you take yours off?
No.
Go on, Blair. What hit you? You said that you found out you were pregnant after you and Ross were rescued.
Don't do this, Blair. Don't do this.
After Todd left the island. Oh my God. It's a secret that you didn't want to tell me when you thought.
Stop this right now, okay? Stop it right now.
Your child isn't Ross's.
It's Todd's. Taya has a child with Todd.
It's too soon after what happened with you and Fish. You probably still don't trust guys. I get it.
This isn't about Fish. It's about my sister.
Done. 5 pages on Nick Carraway's role in The Great Gatsby.
30 pages on U.S. farmland preservation policy post-1933. But now it's pretty late. All the drugstores are closed.
We don't need a drugstore for what I have in mind.
We don't?
No, sorry. But it's still decadent, and some may even call it sinful.
Right. Evangeline, she's...
In a coma. And with every passing day, the odds of her coming out of it are... But she's still my sister.
I know.
And she loved you.
I loved her too.
And doing this with you, it feels like going behind her back.
I get it. But you know, you're the one that convinced me that I should move on, that Evangeline would want us to be happy.
I know, but together?
Smells like the flan is ready.
Women, they're like another species. That's why I stay single.
Oh, is that right? Well, I always thought it was because I was the one that got the looks in the family.
There's that jerk I grew up with and loved so much.
Like Blair is... I've never met anyone like her. I think there's a real spark between us, and it's not because I got hit by a taser earlier.
I'm glad you could joke about that. Ross, I hope you're right about Blair. Because her soft spot for you is your best chance of beating these charges. I'll come back and see you in the morning. Guard.
was Todd's child. And when I realized it, I knew that Todd had to know, so I had to tell him.
He's gonna know about it.
You can't tell Todd.
Let go! I mean, you try it. Stop.
Don't! She freaked out.
Don't go! Hey, no!
I tried to get away, but she was holding on to me, and I yanked myself away, and I lost balance.
Okay. And when I count to 10, you're gonna wake up, feeling refreshed, and you're gonna remember everything. 1, 2. I'm not giving this ring to you or to anyone else. Because to me, it's a symbol of what we had.
Keep dreaming.
And what we still have. You love me. We love each other. Yeah, we do. You haven't been able to get me out of your system any more than I've been able to get you out of my system.
You're in my system like poison, sister.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Then what are you doing here, brother? You could have sent this to me in the mail. You could have thrown it in the river, but you had to see me. You had to remember how angry you are at me, because if you forget that, you'll remember how much you love me.
That's funny. Blair said the exact same thing.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty soon you guys will be best friends.
She said that because she's scared that it's true.
Oh. I know it. Excuse me. Oh. Here you are.
How do you feel?
Pretty damn good, actually.
Are you satisfied we restored your memory?
Yeah, I'm satisfied. I remember everything. Devil is in the details.
Well, I suggest that we call Todd in and tell him what you remember.
No. I'm not telling Todd a damn thing.
I don't understand.
Well, if Todd finds out he has a child with Taya, he might go running back to her to start a family, you know. His, mine, theirs.
But you were going to tell him that day. That's why you and Taya fought.
That was then. I was in shock. I wasn't thinking. But now I am thinking. Thanks to you. So no. I'm not going to breathe a word of this to Todd, and neither are you. Because this is all confidential, isn't it?
Yes, Blair, it is.
No.
That's not...
Marty, if you breathe one word of this to Todd, you will never practice psychiatry again. You got it?
Are we done yet?
Yeah, sure, we are.
And?
Didn't work. Can't remember.
God, what the hell kind of a shrink are you?
Damn good one.
Yeah, I'm sorry it didn't work.
Yeah. Me too. I guess I will just have to live without those memories forever.